Hello everyone, this is Shelby with Shelby Creations. Welcome back for another art card August day. I think this is number 12 or 11. I'm not sure anymore, but I'll have it numbered on when I upload the video. So remember, we're using just ATC cards. These are 3.5 by 2.5. All we're working with, just that little space. I wanted to try something different, but I did one ahead of time so I could sort of give you an idea of what I'm trying to go for. And it's, see if I can get it in focus. So you can see you can see through it. I'm trying to, let me see if I can, there we go. All I did was I took a piece of, this is just tissue paper, and put it between two pieces of vinyl, the sticky vinyl. I'll show you what I'm talking about. But I used a card so that I had the border, and then just a regular piece of just a regular ATC card. So let me show you how let's make one so that you can see how easy it is. So I went ahead and cut these out. What I did was, on the jack, I went around just the box and cut the box out so that, let me see, that's the part I removed. And then what I did was I laid this down on an ATC card, trimmed my corners so that they match, and drew around the inside. Then I cut the inside out. And now I have the second frame. So what I'll do is I'm going to put that one on top of the other, and then we're going to sandwich what we're working with, what we're going to use as our focal point in here. So what I wanted to use was this butterfly here. So I'm just going to cut this out, and this is that stained glass paper I showed y'all how to make. And set this aside somewhere, and then I'm going to come in and just trim my trash bucket under here. Trim just around it, because I do like the words behind it. I like that effect. Now that wasn't straight. I am bad about cutting. There. That'll work. Try to trim off the same amount on this side. It's not square, but that's okay. I can deal with that. Now, as most of you know, I'm on a spending freeze, which means I don't spend nothing for craft supplies. But, and that's the whole reason why we're doing this. My sweetie goes to the store, right? He goes to Dollar Tree to pick up something he needed. And he brought me back, let me find out what I did with the box. This here, vinyl paper, etched glass, permanent, and he saw it there and he picked it up. He thought, well gee, I'm sure she could use this. It's craft. It's for a Cricut or those type of machines, and I don't have a Cricut. I had one, I got rid of it. I didn't like it. So he brings that home. Wait, there's more. Let me show you. If I can get them up. There's another one. There's another one. And another one. And another one. Why? But I didn't buy him. So I can't. And he had good intention, so I'm not going to. But I started looking at these after I got them out, actually see what it is. And yes, it comes in a roll, but it feels almost like contact paper, shelf liner, similar to that. It has a matte finish, which is good, but where he has my desk set up is in the library, and we have some books that the covers are getting worn and torn on, and these are books that he really loves to read. So I'm going to try putting this on some of the covers, because they're not books that I can have to dismantle and gut, that he wants to keep them. So that's what I'm going to use the other 4 rolls for his books. But in the meantime, I have to figure out what to do with all of this. And I think I found one good solution. Now, I cut a strip off, and that's what I did the first card with. So that left me with another piece here. Get that off my desk. And what I want to do is to sort of figure where the center is on the cards, because I don't want this to come all the way to the edge. So I may have to actually use, well, maybe the pencil will work with this. So I know I want to come to here, and on the bottom probably to about here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it in half there, see which side is the straight side. I don't think there is a straight side. Well, yeah, there is, because I cut it off. And then I'm going to come right along here, cut to there, and then trim that end off. Now, hopefully, yeah. Now where I have creased it, should I cut it or should I not cut it? I'm not going to cut it. Like I said, we're trying this together, so it's what it is. Well, alright, I'm going to fold that down. Now, so see, I can put that right in the middle. So, and I'm not concerned that it overlaps there a little bit, or that it's not even, because all that's going to be under the plastic. Now I like this because you can see the butterfly on both sides pretty much. Now get this straight to where I know where my center line is, and then I'm going to try and plop that down, excuse my head if it's in the way, right in the middle. And then come back and very carefully, so I don't get any bubbles, squeeze that shut. And there it is. Yeah, things fall. Burnish that down good, because this is kind of bumpy. So, but there we go. And it's, yeah, it's going to work. It's going to work. So I want to put this down here in the middle. May have to trim one end. So if I got to trim it, might as well trim it from this end. Okay, so I can go straight across here. That's why it's good always to measure twice, cut once. And then, yeah, that's going to work. That is going to work. So, I'm going to put that sticky thing in there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring out my Fabri-Tac. Get that out of the way. And put it all around here. And now this one goes down. Just tap it down there. Then I'm going to take the back of my card, or my little piece of ATC, and lay that down on top. And then just come around and make sure I got all my edges where they're supposed to be. Give it a good squish. Not bad. Not bad at all. I think it worked. Everything is held in. Good, 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 good. I like that. Yeah, I like it when things work out. And even though inking doesn't really take on the card, where the white shows a little bit, the inking will take care of it, so that you can't see how uneven it was cut. Go around the edges just to knock back that white. And there we go. Now, let's do something with the white. Just something. Ooh, I have to put the lid back on that. Yeah, trying to unplug a Fabri-Tac bottle is not the best thing in the world. These are watercolor pencils. And let's see, let me find, I don't want blue. Definitely don't want to do black. Carmine. That sounds like a good color. So because we have wording, so I'm just going to come in here and just do some scrabble around. And it's not so much that you're going to see this when I get done, because remember, these are watercolor. So I've got just a little cup here. Add a couple of little spritz of water. And find me a paintbrush. Grab me somewhere I had some paper towel. Again, it's hiding. There we go. Because I don't want the brush dripping wet, but I do want it damp. But when you go back over with watercolor, or with a brush with water in it, it will move. And it's just like, almost like magic. We'll come down the sides, sort of blend all that in. And come down this way. Blend that side into our last one. Go and do just a touch more around in here. So ease that color around there. There. Now, I'm going to take my paper towel and just get up any excess water that's there, and we're done. So we have our butterfly, and try using a white piece of paper behind it. You could actually see through it. And I think it turned out pretty good. Added a little bit of color, something that's not the usual vintage photo or walnut stain or dark colors. Needed something a little lively for the journal. Because not everything has to be the same color. That one to dry. Where's the one? See, this is the one I did before. And I did the coloring around it. That turned out really nice. So, come back here. Somewhere. I got those there. And now I've got a pocket here that I can fit that one in. To go over there? No. This one here is not quite dry yet, so I'm not going to stick it in a pocket. So instead, I'm just going to tuck it up here for it to finish drying. And that is our card for today. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, click the like button, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more of the Art Card August cards coming up, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye!